Whoosh. Hey guys, Super here. Welcome back to Let's Play La-Mulana 2. Last time we did some exploring. We got a katana. And we're now in the Gate of the Dead. We're gonna keep exploring the Gate of the Dead because there's a lot that we can do here. I don't like this area. But it is an area with things that we need. Let's see. Well, this is a pretty easy puzzle to figure out. We just need to drop this. Move it over to here. Move it over there-ish. Because we already know that things retain their position between what, like, upside down and right side up. So now we can push this block over onto this. Nice, easy puzzle. A white pedestal lies in the room of 5 statues. Speak the words that represent Ra. Okay, that one does have a hint. I'm just bad. I'm saying the same hint when I played it last time. Got this here. We can open up and we'll get the map. The Gate of the Dead, thankfully, isn't too huge, but because of its upside down and right side up nature, it can be very easy to get lost in this area. I'm going to go back here to flip back around to the right side up so I can get that other thing I opened up. This area, I've never liked this area. It's one that's easy to get lost on. Yago Map Street. That is a new bit of software for us. Go to our apps. We now have Map Street. Putting this on, you can see it triggers something else featuring greater levels of detail on the map. What that means is now when you load the map up, you can see rooms where there are NPCs that talk to you, gates, guardian gates, the Holy Grail tablet, all sorts of things. Really useful to have that. Come up here. Whoa, that's ice. Crap. That's also a trap. That'll kill you. I just figured I'd show that off. This area is full of a lot of death traps and other things of questionable shenaniganry and a lot of annoying enemies. Like, it has a lot of things stacked against it for my opinion of it. Horus. We, 5th children, receive knowledge of the Sky People. It is the knowledge of the power of the Chimera, which allows us to combine our bodies with those of other living beings to attain further power. Ra is attempting to use his power on his own race, and I have heard that he has used it to break his seals and attain the power to appear here in this land as well. Our power is no longer any match for that of Ra's. Have you come here to defeat Ra? That's right! Ra's final ambition is his own chimerification with an enormous weapon. It is a disc-like weapon known as Aten, which derives its power from the sun. We 5th children received it from our ancestors who received it from the Sky People before them. It is not known how powerful a chimera comprising a human in this weapon could become. Defeat Ra before this can come to be. Thank you, Horus. I will keep that in mind. Horus, glossary, is the leader, ruler of the Innet. He's a chimera with the head of a falcon, boasting exceptional vision. His eyes are known as the Eyes of Wadjet, able to see through anything, and are used as the mark of the Innet. And we also have Isis, who I pressed the wrong button for. The mother of Horus, ruler of the Innet. Isis has the true wisdom of a mother. She is the sole member of her race to have inherited the power to revive the dead. Her wings were not granted to her via the Chimera technology. They represent the deification of the 3rd children. Good to know. Alright, we have a warp down here, but I'm not worried about that because I want to place a weight here. It's me, I found the entrance to the Takamagahara Shrine. And what do you know, it was connected to the Gate of the Roots of Yggdrasil. I was able to scuttle right up there, but are you going to be able to climb up there too? You might make it if you can grab onto the wall and just kind of kick off. Anyway, I'll go inside. Alright. It's me. I've made it deeper into the Takamagahara Shrine. It looks like someone has already destroyed a lot of the walls. You've already been here, haven't you? I'm going to try to go in a bit further, but there was lava and spinning floors and whatnot. If you keep going further down, there should be a gate leading even further in. But I guess you already knew that. Good old Mulbrook. She's annoyed. Rightfully so, but she's annoyed. I have the most important thing I wanted out of this area, which is to say I have the Varja and I have the Katana. I didn't actually remember the Katana was here, so it was more of a lucky coincidence that I found that. I should go back and pay Mulbrook another visit, because we didn't go far into the shrine, and there was a lot of other areas to explore. I'm gonna kind of just be wandering around aimlessly for a bit. Ah, yes, that gives us a way to climb up there. Galasa Labos. Chimneria is magic. He will use it to pursue his enemies, even in death. Interesting. We've done a number of small, simple puzzle solving here. Nothing too in-depth yet. Let's go back to talk to Mulbrook. The Immortal Battlefield. Yeah, she's annoyed that we already explored there. So let's see. Am I not going to get the thing for her to go to Anwith then? I went out by Phobos' place. On my way back, I borrowed some materials with the information on La-Mulana from him. I'll pursue this stuff, so help you out with this information. Oh yeah, by the way, I won't be going out investigating anymore, so take my shoes. They're slip-proof, even on snow or ice. I have a spare pair anyway. Thank you, Mulbrook, very much. Don't worry, they don't stink. No, I'm good, thanks, Mulbrook. And she's gonna go to sleep. So I'm not getting the bit of I wanted out of her, so I'm just gonna go ahead progress anyway. I don't know what trigger I beat to advance her dialogue. Possibly it was defeating Germangan. I can believe that, actually, being what progressed her dialogue. But she's supposed to have a bit of dialogue that have her investigate Anwith. And she'll get lost in Anwith, fall unconscious, and when you find her, she'll be hanging upside down like a fool. She actually enters from this room over here, however, which we need to use the Earth Spear to gain access to by throwing it down into that. So then, the biggest thing to make a mention of, this room here. This room. But poison gas! Yes, this room is littered with poison gas that will be released by that purple eye once it sees something. You can see all the dead bodies down there. You can also see an indentation poking up where there's a switch to be pressed. How do you get to it? By throwing a rolling shuriken. Allow you to progress into the new area, right in here. Nope. It may have looked like I backpedaled real hard there. Proceed if you yearn for either death or heaven. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a trap that'll kill you if you trigger it. Mulbrook would be in this room, by the way. You'd free her, she'd run off, and then Ixtaba would appear with all of those nooses. I feel like when the game came out, those were instant death if you touch them. They aren't instant death, but you still don't want to touch them because they will trap you for a little bit. Like this. And you'll take damage. So I am going to try to damage Ixtaba here. I am doing a wonderful job of this. I don't want to die here. I might die here. Alright. Carefully. I'm going to start using my spears because I have a lot of spears and I do not want to die. I wasted one. Oh well. Thankfully, the katana covers such a wide area, it's pretty easy to actually destroy any of Ixtaba's nooses before they can attack you. Also, in here, this looks somewhat familiar. Ye who seek the feather to carry them to reach the highlands, traverse the corridor of blood and reach the dark star beyond. Pay attention to this diagram. It is important. I will be heading that way shortly. Ye who possess the golden key, the power of storms rests in the belly of the great serpent Germangan. We've already done this one. Don't need to worry about that then. Bear the cog at the pit of time. The flow of time will run, leading to the path of its stilling. Area looks vaguely familiar. The pit of time is in the immortal battlefield. There's a room where we fought Radataskar. We will need to use the cog in order to progress further in that. We don't need that hint. The only one I really wanted to worry about was the feather one. I don't remember. So I'm just going to do that. What am I missing here? Oh, I think there's a trap door above me. I don't remember. Regardless, we now can do some things. Like come into this room. Be careful. Place the... Oh, I'm out of weights. I should go back to Mulbrook and buy more. Or not Mulbrook. Go back to the surface and buy more weights. And then we're going to go off and work our way to the feather. I want that feather. I want that feather so much. Feather is such a good item. Such a good item. First things first. Weights. Let's just buy a bunch of them. 200. 200 I think would get me that one software they had in the Gate of the Dead. I don't want to go back to the Gate of the Dead. Let's go to Valhalla. No, actually I don't need to go to Valhalla because I have this saved. So we can just go into the Frost Giant side of the Gate of Death, the Corridor of Blood. Let's see. So we can just climb up here. Takes us back to the mini boss room. Ice physics are no longer a concern. Come on. Will you stop reappearing in the same freaking thank you? Where do I want to go? I need to go to the Dark Star Lord, which is, I believe, this one. I believe it's this orientation. Checking my notes. That's what it says. This music is interesting. Traversing across the Dark Star Lord's mausoleum. All right. I didn't do too much in here because I kind of just left pretty quickly. Will that cause me issues? Will that cause me issues? No, because I can get right back. I can get right back up if I'm over here and I'm careful. Oh, there's also something. First things first, get the this up. The pedestal of the Dark Star Lord is summoned by a mantra. Summoned to where the pyramid is held aloft. And we just got heard. Stop doing that, me! I need to wait for this platform. Platform's not going to reach far enough. Ugh. Don't make me go back through. I will. That's also a basilisk there. And there is our Holy Grail tablet. The power left by the Sky People is hidden amidst an ancient chaos. It is the manifestation of the power that will destroy La-Mulana. Interesting detail there. Let's find an area called the Ancient Chaos, which we already have. We're going to find another way into the Ancient Chaos, though. No, this won't work for me. That destroys that. We're going to have to re-enter because I can't go the direction I need to go. I should have probably healed. That would have been a smart thing. Since when have I been smart? Oh, we're so close to where I need to go. I just need to not mess up that jump. I just need to get past... That is probably my least favorite enemy right there. Why are you going right back in my way? I can't get past you until you move. I hate that enemy. Would have been faster for me to go through Valhalla. Not currently. It's close. It's a close debate. Valhalla, I believe, is the fastest way if you don't have this area or the one in the Ancient Chaos. Or... I gotta be careful. Alright. Carefully. Jump over here. And I can go now. Or that one up there saved. Saving that one up there is tempting, to be honest. Kill that enemy. This is destroyable, because it's very obvious. Angry Manu... What the crap? Oh, I know what that's what that is about. Come on, guys. I just need to climb up here. Because this leads us to the path that we just seen. And that's the Anger Manu. So what we need to do is attack that and hit the thing that looks like Malignir. And you can see where this is going. I feel like he didn't have this many attacks when I first did this game. Of course, now at this point, a lot of everything I'm doing is an effect of how well can I aim Malignir. Which is to say, how lucky can I get with Malignir? Oh, I'm gonna die. I am going to die. One more. One more. Sends more of the eyes at me. There we go. He gets crushed. And upon being crushed, everything opens up for us. Mot's ritual balances the weight of one's heart. Sins must be weighed balanced against Mot's feather. The body must be innocent, free of excess. Hearts that do not balance the scales will be devoured by Amit. Remember that one for later, because that one sounds important. Come in here. What do I need to do to... You're going to make me come all the way back around, aren't you? I just need to harness the power storms. I need to come back up here and hold up the actual Malignir. Gaze up at the heavens from this place, then hidden relics shall be yours. I'll see you guys back after I beat that mid-boss. That's classic. That is freaking classic. I can't even be mad at that. I can't even be mad at that. You know what? Screw it. You guys are coming with me. I don't care. You guys are coming with me. If I have to do this, so do you. That is the experience of La-Mulana. You fall for the obvious death trap of obviousness. And you die. That's how it works. Realistically, I should probably take the time to farm up the life. I need to top myself off. The soul meter isn't that far from being full. It would be useful having full health going on to the mid-boss. I swear he didn't attack when I first fought him. It was just his tongue. Not the energy balls or the eyeballs or any other sorts of balls. Kill the basilisk. There we go, full health. Want to get his glossary entry again. And back up to here. I'm going to fog, taking damage on these energy balls. I didn't. Amazing. I'll read this, which we've already read. Oh, I need to save that. Because that's that message. And now we're doing this again. You know, it's hard to miss if you're, like, really close. It's be a much, much more intelligent plan than what I was doing. A much more intelligent plan. Of course, it just makes it hard to fight those enemies when you have the knife. But I have the knife for various other reasons. I should have jumped up. Like this. One more time and he should be dead. Again. Perfect. Perfect. Let me gather up some shards before we go down. Because it's either look up here. Or hold the hammer up. Or I'm not completely sure. Let's just... gaze up the heavens from this place, and hidden relics shall be yours. And this one was... to reach the power of the feather held by the Dark Star Lord, the power to reach ever greater heights. It will pass to those who can harness the power of storms and clear the corridor. More Kasagi research papers. Does it just mean I need to kill everything in here? Because I will do that. Don't think I won't. Destroy the false tablet! Ha! Ha! I get it! That the hit did mean something! Can I get up to that now? I don't think I can. Unless I can jump from this room. Which I can't really do. Oh, you're gonna make me loop all the way back around to get to that, aren't you? You're gonna make me loop all the way around. I don't want to loop all the way around, but I don't think I have a choice. Unless, no, that pillar is not polished to a shine. Well, let's take this staircase down. Takes us to this room. At the peak of the Dark Star Lord's pyramid lies the Benbin Stone, a throne where the recognized Lord of the Dark Star is permitted to sit. The Lord with the Heaven's Mandate will arrive at Nibiru, at the sky's distance. Interesting. Relates to a thing in this area, however. That is some dramatic music for an empty room. Dark Star Lord's pyramid is the means of attaining the power of the sky. Only those who have acquired the Dark Star Lord's power will be permitted to enter. Tetra Yuga, the Age of Silver, when the virtue declined and the people came to lean on ceremony. Remember that for later. I remember my directions. We're back in this room. That doesn't help us terribly much to be in that room. I'm gonna have to warp out of here before long. Say hello to the Dark Star Lord's pyramid, by the way. Ah, yes, I can make it across here. Just get me up to here! Haha! Which will not get me exactly where I want to be. Ha! Ha! I'm gonna have to go all the way around after. I'm going to have to go all the way around. Come on, down further. Yeah, you too, Crystal Guy. I'll take it. Alright. That was really obvious thing to destroy. Another Ankh Jewel. Oh, another message? The Fairy Queen has come to Eglana. It came along with her escort. Or, I came along as her escort. It was my first time entering Eglana. Goodness, that was scary. You're quite the incredible adventurer, huh? But at least I was able to bring the Fairy Queen safely back to the Fairy King at Anwith. I'm going home. Alright, that'll be useful. And we're effectively trapped in here, which is fine, because I kind of don't want to be there anymore, except I have to go back to get the freaking feather, because... I'm going to heal, then I'm going to get the feather, and then I'm going to go from there. Alright. Back to... It'll be fastest to go through the Shrine of the Frost Giants for us. We have to cross back again, like third time doing this trek, because I'm good at things. Very good at things. Alright, I made it. I made it. I made the jump. Okay. I could use the Gibiophila. I'm never gonna pronounce that right, and I'm never gonna try to. I could use that to sprint across here, but I don't like how it takes away like all of your control in the process of using it. I only like using it where it's necessary. For that reason, I'm kind of glad I ran into him, because otherwise I may have taken damage and fallen, and I don't want to fall. Other than where I need to fall, that is, which is to say in this room here. Hi, more basilisks. Also the feather. Yay. I have feather. You can't stop me. Double jump. Haha. Oh. I've wanted a double jump for quite a while now. Alright. Where do I want to go from here, though? The double jump does so much for just ease of navigating the ruins, not to mention the things that you actually need the ability to double jump to do. I think I can make it up here now. Yes, I can. Wait for that beetle. I should cut this video off shortly. Amit, the monster that feasts on souls, hides in the garden, cloaked by the power of the stars. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm gonna save this one though as my new warp point. None. Seeking power, we attempted to move closer to the Sky People. However, we did so not knowing how it would benefit us. We know that only a sage able to harness the power of the Dark Star Lord, and smart enough to be able to have gathered all the wisdom left in Eglana, shall have knowledge bestowed upon them. There's enough we'll have to do there. The Pyramid Crystal restrains the power of the stars. It wreaks havoc on that which hides in the power of the Dark Star. We need to get the Pyramid Crystal. What lies up in here. We don't have the map for this area yet. I like how this room looks. It's a nice, big, expansive room. It looks neat. Gotta pay attention for where these staircases are. And I'm good here. Let's head back to the surface and save and call it a video. Next time we'll do little things. Probably starting off with defeating the third boss, even though he's our fourth boss. Because a lot of everything that's kind of left to do, like, so much of what's left is locked behind what he gives you. So, yeah, I will see you guys all next time when we go back to Anwith and try to beat up that big old mean cow, which we may have seen talk about. Yeah. Later!